Okay, here we are with day 11. I'm just gonna get straight into it and get this video out for you real quick. Okay, this is gonna be my morning routine, so let's go through that. When I first wake up, I like to get a drink of water in, rehydrate myself. I take it with a little salt water, measure out my salt for the day, a teaspoon so far, a little over maybe, and then have that with some water. I fill up my water cup, measure out, however much I need for the day, and then I wait usually at least 10 minutes or so, let that water go through. You don't want to eat immediately after you've taken a drink of water because it can dilute the acid in your stomach and it can cause, not severe, but it can make it a little harder for your body to digest whatever you eat. So I do the water, I wait at least 10 minutes, let that go through. And then I eat something that's got at least a good amount of fat in it. Like this morning, I literally just had a chunk of butter and some pork skins, something good and fatty. Okay, and then I think maybe I had a small piece of cheese after that. Just a little something, because I never have time to do a full breakfast before my kids need something. So I do a little something just to get that fat in my body. Once you get that energy in your body, it signals your cortisol levels, they can go down, because in the morning your cortisol is higher and you want to eat something and it'll help it drop. If you go too long, it can trigger your fasting, make your body start going into fasting mode, and it will start storing fat instead of burning it potentially. So if it goes into fasting mode and then you eat your normal amount or whatever, it could potentially go into fasting mode. I don't know how fast that happens, but I want to avoid that right now. So I just try to make sure I eat a little something right away, make sure my body knows, hey, you're going to get some fuel. And then, carry on, get stuff done with my kids, and then a little later, maybe around 10 o'clock or so, I'll eat a little something more substantial, something more protein packed for breakfast. Okay. When I eat my little kind of first breakfast, my little snacks, fatty stuff, I will take my electrolytes with that as well, because the tablets I have, you have to take it with a meal. So, and even it doesn't have to be a full meal, just a little food in your stomach with it is fine. At least for me, it has been. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. If you have any leftovers in the fridge, like eggs smothered in bacon grease or something, that's a really good way to just get that little bit of fatty start to your day. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I do. Let's see what else I've got on my notes. I'm looking down at my notes, sorry. Yeah, space water between meals if possible. It'll help with your digestion. If you drink water right before you eat a big meal, it's really going to slow down your digestive process and just make it harder for your body. A little bit harder, So try and drink most of your water in between meals. With the amount of salt that I'm taking in right now, it helps me to just take a little bit of salt every time I get a drink of water, and that keeps my sodium up. So far doing that, I felt great all day today, and I felt great yesterday. So yeah, it's working so far. Fingers crossed. That's good for my body, and it's what it needs. Yeah, that's all I got for you today. That's pretty much it. Just my normal daily routine, and space your meals out enough that you can have your water in between. Try and just remember to hydrate between meals as much as possible. Obviously, when I take my supplements with my food, I have to have a little water to take the supplements. That's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. Just, try and keep it to a minimum is what I'm doing. If you have a great stellar digestive system, maybe you don't need to do that. I don't know. But for me, I notice it works better. My digestion feels better. It's not so sluggish or kind of bloated or make me burp or whatever if I just space out the water between my meals. Okay? That is all I got for you today, guys. We're keeping it short. You guys have a good night. Bye, friends.